there's been a group of people that have put together a concerted effort to basically destroy their lives.
Excuse me?
And they call it cyberbullying.
Is that me, Kilgore? Oh, dear.
Which,
Oh, my God.
again, I kind of rolled my eyes at. It's more like terrorism in my...
Terrorism, huh? Listen, I don't know much about terrorism, but I know I ain't one. And if a man is throwing logs onto his burning shack... Doug Jackson used to be a normal guy just like you. Suffering away in that same misery and agony. Just another nerd. Mindlessly managing his databases, playing his video games day after day after day. But then Doug found a hobby. Building submarines. Real fucking submarines made out of wood. Launch plan A. Back the trailer into the water. Yeah, that didn't happen. Look at that. Jump off! Get out of there, dog! Oh my God! Holy shit! Someone could have been killed there. Let's look at this thing. This thing is a real fucking thing.
No matter how much you plan, diving a submarine will always come with problems and surprises, like leaks,
Oh, fuck this
jammed
thing.
anchor winches and lost anchors, and even an explosion from overpressurizing a ballast tank. No matter how much you plan, diving a submarine will...
Yeah, that's, see, that they built this actual submarine and they dove it and it fucking exploded on them. It almost even seemed to make sense, right? Like it was the Argonaut Jr., it was like this historical recreation. Like no one knew exactly how it works. There were things to be learned. That fear, that rush of it just about getting killed by that submarine, it created a hunger in Doug. And he just wanted to get killed or something. I don't know. But this like desire in him, this hunger, it would grow and it would grow. His craving for danger, for fear, for a little bit of risk in his life, for that ultimate freedom. It would become more than a hobby. It would become an all-consuming obsession. And that obsession would grow to become a demon, which would radically alter Doug's life. That demon was the junk-rigged origami steel vessel known as Seeker. This is the story of the ultimate folly of a boat. The boat that never needed to be built, that serves no purpose, that barely works. From propeller to masthead, something just ain't right with every little bit of this boat. It's sailing vessel Seeker, the boat the internet built. How far has Doug come since those innocent days working on his projects with his family? Well, he did a cut, grind, and weld on all the people in his life. Family, his friends, especially his own fans, especially the fans. Threats on Reddit. I'm going to break your hands. I'm going to keel haul you. He's got a lot of fight in him, I'll tell you that. Man's got a lot of fight in him. I like that. You see this fucking ugly house here? See this? He took the color palette for this house out of some kid's book. And you look at his neighborhood here. You've got industrial shit. You've got houses. You've got gangs across the highway. It's a rough neighborhood.
Your neighbors mind the noise that you make. Kind of sad because you just get out of jail like last year. It's routine for our neighborhood. That's the police.
His homemade fucking paint gun or whatever, some part of it is malfunctioning, making sound like a machine gun. Listen to this. Watch this.
They tell me I don't need my gun?
I don't need my gun. They tell me I don't need my gun.
I don't know that's a gun. Yeah, it is.
It's a gun. It's a gun. He lit off a fucking gang war that day. Nobody knows how many people died. That's all the past. The boat's already sitting in Pensacola Bay. And you might want to join Doug's crew. You want to join Doug's crew? You got to understand his philosophy. Now, you don't have to agree with Doug. This isn't a cult. It's a crew. Let's be totally clear here. He isn't the captain. No. You can call him the skipper maybe, but don't call him the captain. Trust me. Just go along with what he says, especially in the YouTube comments. Listen, we're going to get tested real. We're going to be tested seriously. Tested big time. You want to be a part of Doug's crew? This is what it looks like to join Doug's crew. This is what it looks like here to join Doug's crew. This is what you're going to do on his boat.
Prepare the cannons to fire! Prepare cannons! Fire!
Jesus Christ. Listen, you think it's all LARPing and fun, but it's not. You're not going to go around dressed up as a fucking the worst Halloween pirate in the room all the time, firing fake cannons at people and running around with fake swords and stuff. No, this is serious. SV Seeker will require you to take on full-on demonic possession. You're going to be absorbed into this man's fantasy, takeover of your mind by his obsession, his dream that's been run amok. Listen up, I'm serious, man. You think, oh, I'm just going to go post about this lolcow, haha, and I'm going to get into it a little, get my toes wet, have a little laughs. No, I'm serious. If you want to join his crew, you want to troll him, you're going to, this demon is going to come for you. It could traumatize you. Doug once pretended to get his head blown off in a welding gas explosion using pyrotechnics, professional actors, the fake x-ray showing extensive brain damage. You want to see this shit? Let me show you this. Let's watch this video.
Dreary SV Seeker.
That guy's a professional actor. That's pyrotechnics. Real pyrotechnics.
Doug.
That's the sound of a man desperately trying to check on his friend. This video comes to us from
Desperate.
Tulsa, where Doug Jackson has been building a 74-foot ship in his front yard. That explosion you saw happened while Doug was inside that ship. Only on a challenge, Tyler Butler tells us that terrifying video was all just an elaborate prank. Tyler.
For 12 hours, Doug's 168,000 YouTube subscribers thought that he was lying in a hospital bed comatose. Some even started a GoFundMe account to help pay his medical bills. But he's actually alive and well. Spent his day working on the ship and laughing at the reaction his prank got online. But did he go too far?
He was basically unconscious. There was a lot of blood. I really don't know what happened.
Fans of the SV Seekers started their day with a dire message from Doug Jackson's girlfriend, Betsy Warner. But that was an act.
We've had no injuries here beyond a Band-Aid.
I had my finger cut down to the bone. I cut myself.
How did I get electrocuted? From Aiden. Right there.
Doug says this was in part a social experiment, but also a way to weed out who the true Seeker devotees were. But
he's weeding you out.
Not in his
Did he go too far?
People on a boat
Did he go too far?
that you can count on, or your crew. There's no 911. There's no ambulance that's going to show up. So you can count on the people around you. So why do I filter? Because I want the right people around me.
Now, other YouTube.
Okay, Doug. Listen, I told you I was serious. I told you. He farms the tears of his own fans for kicks, for some clicks, but it did fuck his channel pretty badly, to be fair. Didn't help him out much. That was his intention. He wanted his fans gone because they cared about him a little too much.
Because they're too afraid to fail. They're cowards. And so do we nurture cowards and allow cowards to use this channel as a platform? The answer to that is no, we don't. We will crucify you. And
Crucify. He'll crucify you, okay? Listen, he doesn't fuck around. Be careful out there. If you watch this stream today and you're just getting into Seeker, be warned. Don't get between this man and his boat. You might not have a good time. Dude, this shit is unhinged, weird, scary. It's gonna throw you off balance. You guys want to see some shit? This is like, you would think, oh, I can just machine up some pulleys, some sheaves, as you call them on a boat. You think that's a simple little thing to do, but not on Seeker. Because guess what? The philosophy is what really fucking matters. You want to see let's see his philosophy in action.
Look what I did. I cut myself. There's your reminder not to rush it.
Okay, the smart guy in the room figured out the problem here tonight.
When I get home, I'm thinking I might take the guards off my grinders.
I've got 2 grinders and no guards.
You too.
It's been great being here. Thanks.
That one's hard to kill.
It was doing okay till your damn cat.
You are not going to like this process. It involves hammering. Okay? I know.
That's a lot of chatter.
That's lots of chatter.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Doesn't sound good.
Cormac, you guys did a lousy job on that sensor. Yes, aluminum breaks really easy.
All around, like watch this. Right? Now I can do that with my hand, and it breaks easy.
Stuff breaks easily, so it's not a danger.
How easy that breaks. There's no danger there. The stuff is getting noticeably stronger.
Good example of why this bit needs to be kept sharp.
Aluminum, somehow it magically cuts you, okay? It's like, man, it's just smooth as a baby's butt. We can run a rope on that right now. I think my fancy sheaves up here aren't working.
Something went wrong though.
Oh, are we done?
We're always done.
We're not going to use the sheep up in there because it pulls too tight across here. To modify those tulip sheaves.
They're only tack welded in. I have not permanently welded these yet. The angle's too much. We're going to have to change that. Cut it apart, straighten it back out, weld it back together.
Still way off, so
Do it again. I still got to fill in a lot of weld in there, but just run a weld along there. That'll help pull it out. Weld it, and if it bends, heat it up and bend it back. The rope comes in and turns and goes back that way. You could cut that thing off, flip it upside down, and that would put those 2 sheaves low. And if there's 3 lines here, you got 3 to 1. If you got 4 lines here, you got 4 to 1. Count the number of lines, take out the one that's just redirecting if there's one doing that.
So 3 lines coming down that all take the load.
You see how the pulleys have been replaced, the sheaves. He doesn't use the ones he made because they just didn't work very well. They just didn't work. But what's important is that he could answer the question, what did you make today? The bureaucracy of the yachting class is against you. The normal guys just gotta get it done. You think you're gonna be careful around metal ribbons that are sharper than a razor? No, you're just gonna be ripping those fuckers apart with your hands because you don't have fucking time. You're not some fancy pants yachter. You got to be playing with these razor blades. You got to be cutting your hands, bleeding all over the place. Now, if you aren't afraid yet, That's not enough to scare you. Listen, you're still going to be scared. You will be. You will be. If you make it into Doug's crew, anything, the whole world is yours. Cheeseburgers, Hot Pockets, tacos. You can do anything. You can get sucked into the propeller. Why not? Hanging on to the shroud with that propeller going. Lose a finger? That's amateur. That's fucking amateur. If you do make it to the crew, don't pull the wrong lever, press the wrong button. The whole boat might sink. It will be your fault too, because that's just the way Seekers.
Did you check the forward toilet?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good. Because
that's just the way it's made.
Is not. That's the problem. So we went to lunch. It drained in here, filled it up. We had that clamp off to work on it because of that little leak. That one right there.
So you think you can join his crew? Think all you have to do is take the guard off your grinder? Wrong. Think again. It's not just about being unsafe, taking risks. It's about learning. It's about fun. Don't you understand, trolls? What fun is? It's about manning up.
Yeah, they don't really hurt, do they?
I was trying to ignore it and try and suck it up.
Taking in the misery of a steel boat, baking in the hot summer sun, 120 degrees in your cabin at night. And you're going to fucking take it. You're going to sweat. You're going to enjoy that heat like people did back in the old days. Back in the days of steel boats before air conditioning. Only then do you jump in the water and own all the haters. You tell them how cool it is. Oh, I love it. And everyone in the comments who says something about air conditioning, you can be like, just jump in the water, pussy. Owned. Come on, people. You want to get in the crew? You get this, guys? You get this, folks? I don't think you get it. I don't think you're committed enough. Do you think you could do what Doug did? Spend 15 years of your life? Nearly $500,000? All on a fucking dream? It's not even about the boat. There is no boat. It's not even about Seeker. It's about a bigger idea.